What do you think makes a good teacher?
If they're more kind of over the top or a bit enthusiastic about their subject.
I'd say definitely the ability to inspire children.
I think they've got to be approachable. If you have a problem, then you can easily go to them and they can help you sort it out.
A good teacher is someone who listens a lot to you and responds to what you say, and they don't just ignore you.
You guys still need tons of help figuring out words that you get stuck on. If you agree, you can show me with your thumb.
Great teachers make certain every student's keeping up.
One of the things that I do here are a lot of checks for understanding that are super visual. Show me with your thumbs. You can see who's really getting it and who isn't. Today we're going to figure out a bunch of ways, some new ways to figure out words that we don't know.
Amazing teachers aren't afraid to change their lesson plans.
If I'm teaching something and it's just not flying, then I say to them, my mistake. This isn't working. Let's regroup. Let's try something else.
All of these are great examples of what makes a good teacher a good teacher. These clips also show us examples of the teacher's commitment to their students and to the learning process. It's this commitment by the educator to help the individual student that is contingent to the success of the classroom as a whole. As educators and mentors for our students, especially being in the field of music, we must renew this commitment yearly, monthly, and daily to ensure that our students are continuing in their growth. This is a fundamental flaw in the field of music education. Too many educators not committing to helping their students. With a shifting number of students in ensembles, semester to semester, and a variety of different musical and personal needs, a renewal of commitment is a must. As directed to educators everywhere in the poem, Praise Song for Teachers, a call to action by Ariane White, inspiring us the courage to do what needs to be done. This is where we make the step forward in change. It's important, especially as a music teacher, to become a mentor to your students and to establish a close relationship with them. You need to be aware of a student's emotions and disabilities to become a better educator. Think about it like this. Growing up in the U.S. educational system, our children are working with their teachers for roughly 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Having a healthy and functional relationship between the two is another essential piece in academic success as well as personal growth. Being a mentor in some of the most fragile emotional years in a child's life, teachers need to be wary of this power. Not only should educators be aware of emotions, but they should also be able to cope with disabilities of students.
My junior year of high school, I lost sight of one eye due to retinal detachment. And my teacher, she knew that music could really help me heal physically and emotionally. And I thank her today because today I'm actually in a great place and I know what I want to do and I know why I want to help people. And it's because of her and how she helped me heal. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be here.
Melodies of Christmas is a program established by music teachers to raise funds for cancer patients and children with blood disorders. This is a great example of the positive influence music holds outside the world of test scores and classrooms. The idea of No Child Left Behind is that rewarding schools and teachers for high test grades mean that the schools will strive to teach all children, no matter what, and all children will excel. The actual result is schools who lack funding and the resources to teach well are not receiving funding because the wealthier schools are just getting more and more funding. Also, since this reward comes through test scores, there have been many attempts at altering test scores to reflect better scores, hence more funding. When schools do not receive enough funding, they cannot cut out academic programs, which are assessed on these tests, because they will lose even more funding, so they cut sports and music programs, which have been shown to improve test scores. I'm Trevor Sands, and for the CP project for my group, I contributed my ideas and opinions. I donated my artifacts to the group and creating the theme, and I also narrated our video.
My name is Madeline Schmidt, and for my CP podcast, I did the editing, and I contributed ideas and helped put everything together and download all the videos.
My name is Jeanette Marquez. I helped with writing some of the narration for the podcast and used a video of myself and some personal information to contribute.
Sarah McMahon, and for our CP project, I helped write up some of the narration, and I also helped by inputting my articles.
Hello, my name is Brandon Ellsworth, and for our CP project, I helped write the script, as well as contribute media and 3 artifacts, as well as help organize the structure of our podcast.